Do you ever find yourself juggling so many things that by the end of that day, you feel like you've accomplished nothing? If that's you, you're not alone. According to John C. Maxwell, what separates successful people from the rest is focused thinking. Focused thinking means eliminating distractions and pouring all your energy into the most important tasks at hand. It's like using a magnifying glass to concentrate sunlight until it starts a fire. When you direct all your mental energy toward one thing, that's when breakthroughs happen. Let's say you're preparing for a big presentation at work. You've got emails to answer, meetings to attend, and a to-do list that never seems to end. But if you decide to spend the next 2 hours focused solely on perfecting that presentation, no multitasking, no distractions, you create something much more powerful than if you had been bouncing between tasks. When you block out the noise and focus on what really matters, your result will definitely reflect that. A great example of focused thinking is Steve Jobs. Jobs was notorious for his intense focus. When he returned to Apple in the late 90s, he trimmed down the company's product line to just a handful of things they could focus on and perfect. That laser focus on a few products like iPhone and the MacBook helped Apple survive and also thrive and dominate the tech industry. So, how does this apply to our daily, everyday life? It's simple. We live in a world full of distractions, endless social media notifications, and an ever growing to do list. But when you learn to focus your thinking on what's truly important, you'll see results faster and with more impact. The next time you are overwhelmed, ask yourself, what's the one thing I can focus on right now that will move the needle the most? Then block everything else out and get to work. So, how can you start practicing focused thinking? Here are some practical tips you can implement right away. Number one, identify your priorities. Start by asking yourself, what's the most important thing I need to accomplish today? Focus on that first and let every other thing take the back seat until you're done. Number two, block out time for deep work. Create blocks of time where you can work uninterrupted. Turn off your notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and set boundaries with those around you to give yourself space to focus. I challenge you today to start practicing focused thinking. I'll see you again. Cheers.